And we are live. Hello, guys. Hello. And so far, it's been an absolute beauty, hasn't it? From Quetta Gladiators, they're doing a fantastic job. And Osman, the youngster, he 81 off 49. Ridiculous stuff. Let's update the scorecard after this over as well. And Quetta, are they going? I mean, they haven't won a single match so far this PSL, and they look like they might be the first team to win after batting first. I mean, this is a really good start. They could get 200 plus here. They've got 9 wickets in hand. Osman is batting really well, 81 off 49, making his PSL debut. And it's Sarfaraz versus Rizwan. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Sarfaraz versus Rizwan. Oh, man. That's what they should build. That's what they should have built as. Is that out? That looks close. That is out. Oh, very interesting. And this umpire he absolutely loves to take his time. And Cricket Frost 2.0 says key passer. Fantastic stuff from Imran Tahir. A second wicket for him. A second wicket. What a fantastic. I mean, he's come into the side, obviously replacing Osman Qadir, and yeah, but it was a tale of another Osman at the moment for Quetta. But it looks like Imran Tahir may have just got him. Let's have a look. They've reviewed it, and original decision's out, so it's for LBW, and scrambled leg break, and straighten up. That looks plumb. That's hit him on the butt as well. What a way to get out LBW. What a way to get out LBW. He goes for reverse sweep that, which that's a really poor decision to try and reverse sweep it. He's batted really well so far, so bizarre stuff from him, but he looks good. He looked good whilst he was in. But unfortunately, unless something miraculous happens here, and it's like an edge, which I don't think it is, he's going to be walking back. Yep, it's hitting, review lost, and fantastic bowling by Imran Tahir. He looks an absolute beauty at the moment. He does. He looks an absolute beauty, does Imran Tahir. He really does. And yeah, I mean, first game of the PSL season for him, and already picked up 2 wickets. So he's looking damn good. Let's have a look. I've got some comments. Krikaros 2.0 says that's a beautiful innings by Usman Khan. Yeah, fantastic innings, and he's walking off. And to be honest with you, he should be really happy with that. 81 or 50, as Cricket Frost 2.0 saying here, fantastic knock. Azam Khan's in. And to be honest with you, this is the perfect time to have Azam Khan come in and people like him, Ben Cutting, Safraz, because 6 overs left. They want to try and motor here. Although, to be honest with you, Osman he was going pretty quickly. He was going quickly, so no worries in that. And Cricket Frost 2.0 says that was his last ball as well. Yeah, it was. It was. So probably not the right shot, but look, you can't blame him when you've scored that many runs, right? Like, how can you say like he shouldn't have reverse swept it? I think, yeah, it's easy for us to say sitting at home, but his confidence was way up. So he's just thinking to himself, I can easily reverse sweep this. And Duplessis, what is he doing? What is he doing? He tried this in the last match as well, scooping, and he pulled off one. He's pulled off one the whole tournament, which he scooped for 6, right? Dill scooped for 6. But in the last match, he tried to do it like 3, 4 times, and it wasn't paying off. And he's tried to go here again against Sahel Khan. It's a wide Yorker. He's tried to do it, and he's completely mistimed it, completely misjudged the length of the delivery, and he has just chopped it onto his stumps. That's an absolute shocker from Duplessis. That's absolutely terrible batting from an experienced player. Oh, God. Absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. And Crick Frost 2.0 says, so no Sarfaraz versus Rizwan happening. Nope. Doesn't look like it, does it? It doesn't look like it at all. Not at all. So let's see how it goes, but doesn't even look like we're going to have it. But yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed, they can do it, because I'd like to see Sarfaraz and other people. Why not? That'd be great. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes. I'm hoping that Sarfaraz comes out and we can do a little comparison. We can do a comparison. Oh, man. Guys, well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and to comment, far away, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and yeah, this looks like a really good match. I think this is going to be a fantastic chase as well. So, but I'm hoping that Quetta are going to be the first team to defend a total here. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm going to say. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want. You want a team basically to make sure that they post a huge total, 200 plus really, and that will give them the best chance possible. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, really good stuff from Quetta, but really good bowling here from Sahel Khan and also Multan. They're trying to pull it back here, and they're doing a pretty good job of it, to be honest with you, so far. They're doing a very good job of it so far. So let's see how it all goes. I'm hoping, I'm hoping that Multan can go big. Sorry, in the chase as well, but hopefully there's a lot of runs on the board, which it looks like there will be. Yeah, there you go. Cricket Frost 2.0 says, there we go. Seifu's there. Yep, Sarfaraz is in. It's the Sarfaraz versus Rizwan. Here we go. So, really good. That was actually not a bad delivery from Sahel Khan, but it's kind of in the slot to a degree. It's very full, and Azam Khan just punches that through the covers. He's so powerful. 4 off 2 for him. And obviously after du Plessis just played that shocking shot. Like, yeah, he's just driven that into the covers. Frost 2.0 says they were 55 for North in the power play. Slowed down a little. Yeah, they were. They were. So, I mean, Sami Ayub and Osman, they were going crazy at the start, and obviously slowed down a little bit when du Plessis came in because he was only going at a run a ball. But yeah, really good stuff. Let's update the scorecard as well. 127 for 3 off 14.4 overs. Really good stuff here from Quetta in terms of the run rate anyway. They just need to they really need to just push through here, I would say, and make sure they get as close to 200, if not over 200. They've got to do their best. That's got to be their priority here. 128 for 3, nearly 15 overs gone. The last ball of the over, and it's been a pretty good over, only 6 off it, and a wicket as well, so you can't complain there. Really good stuff. Just punched down the ground by Sarfaraz for a single. It says 129 for 3 or 15. So let's have a think. I mean, 129. If they want to get to 200, they need 71 of the last 5. That's pretty doable. That's actually really doable. 71 off the last 5. They can do that. Only 1 extra from Multan, so that's really good on that front. But bowling wise, they've been a little bit pedestrian, I would say, to a degree, but it has looked very good for the batsman. The surface has looked very good. So Quetta going to have to really cash in here. That this partnership, Sarfaraz and Azam Khan, we know that they put on partnerships previously. These two are going to have to go big here and really put on an absolute beauty of a partnership. And motor them forward. They're 2 new batsmen at the crease, so it's difficult because they've got 5 overs left, so they're going to have to try and motor pretty quickly. But even if it's a case of, they maybe score 1 boundary and over plus, 4 or 5 singles, and they get to kind of 8 or 9 and over for the first 2, and the last 3 they can really go big. That might be better. So just a single there from Sarfaraz, high on the bat from Imran running in. He's so far bowled 2 overs for 15 runs with no wickets, so good stuff from him. And Quetta 130 for 3, so they're looking pretty good at the moment. As I said, I mean, those wickets have kind of set them back a little bit, I would say, but I'm still backing them, actually. I've got a feeling that they're going to be the first team to do it, and what a way to do it as well, because it would be their first win of the tournament, and they need, I think, that kind of pick-me-up, and that would be a pick-me-up. That really would be a pick-me-up. And let's see what happens. Azam Khan on strike here. Imran running in, and he just flicks that into the leg side, just towards mid-on, runs a single, and Sarfaraz on strike. And Sarfaraz will have a point to prove. He's batted really fantastically, to be fair, this tournament so far. And he's going to look to try and one-up Rizwan, isn't it? Can you imagine if, like, Rizwan I don't know. Imagine if Rizwan stumps Sarfaraz. I just want to see the trolls that would happen there. The memes would be ridiculous. Horace says, I want Quetta to get a big score to make the game interesting. Yeah, 100%. I want Horace, to be honest with you, I want Quetta to get 200 plus and then like defend it. But it's, oh, what a delivery. What a delivery. Oh my gosh. What a delivery. I'm not even joking. This is an absolute corker from Imran. It's, wow. That is an unbelievable Yorker. It's an in-swinging Yorker. Sarfaraz has gone. He's gone too early. Sarfaraz. He's gone to the leg side way, way too early. He's basically moved to give himself room on the leg side, but basically before the bowler's even halfway through the action, and he just goes off stump Yorker, and Sarfaraz tries to dig it out, but he's way too far away from it, and he gets absolutely cleaned up, and that's an absolute beauty. And Sarfaraz could easily get trolled after that delivery because that was an absolute peach from Imran, an absolute peach. That's one of the best Yorkers you're going to see today, that's for sure. Oh my god. We've got Venu. Venu, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, all good. Did you just see that Yorker?
Yeah, it's very good. I like the celebration.
What a Yorker, though. Unbelievable Yorker from from Imran. I mean, just cleaning up Sarfaraz, who's in form as well. So that was really crucial. Horace Arshad says here, is Imran Tahir his uncle or someone a cricketer from Pakistan back in the day? I think it's one of his. Apparently, they looked it up, and it's a friend of his that he played first class cricket with in Pakistan. And Cricket Frost 2.0 says, what a bowl. Yeah, exactly. What a bowl. Unbelievable stuff. And Horace Arshad says, no big score now. I don't know. You don't know. You never know. Azam Khan and Ben Cutting can hit, man. Oh, that's a big, big shot from Ben Cutting, and 4 runs off his first ball, pulls that away. And after a really fantastic ball by Imran, that's a very bad ball. I think he's tried to bang that in, like bounce the length, and he hasn't got it right. It's kind of just sat up for Ben Cutting to pull to the square leg boundary. So really, really good shot and good start from Ben Cutting. Cricket Frost 2.0 says Tahir Mughal. Yeah, Tahir Mughal. Yeah, I think that's who they said it was. So yeah, really. There's a nice tribute, and it's funny because Simon Dool said, obviously, if it was like if it was the Premier League, you'd get fined, wouldn't you? Horace Usher says Ben Cutting's not all that. Yeah, I agree. He's not all that. He's okay. He's decent, but I wouldn't say anything special. I think he's a solid all rounder. But yeah, he can hit a long ball, can't he? So that's kind of what you need at this stage now, the last few overs. So he needs to kind of let's have a look though. I like this this incentive for the like heroes or whatever. It's quite interesting from Pakistan. And Cricket Frost 2.0 says, I think they might get to 200. Maybe they're going to need Azam is going to have to go big because we know you can hit. But him and Cutting are going to have to do something here. Otherwise, it's going to be tough. And Horace Archer says they need the opener that got a big score to just stay in. Yeah, potentially, but then the thing is, once you're in, you don't want to slow up the run rate as well. So he was trying to stay proactive. So I think that's the right thing to do. He just unfortunately didn't get, he didn't get that many to us in the end. So, but really, really good stuff from Osman. He batted really, really well. I thought really, really well. Let's have a look. But yeah. I mean, if he'd stayed, it would have helped. I think he was looking to score all the time. Horace Arshad says, "Cricket for us. You really think they'll get to 200?" I think it might be difficult now. Let me just update the banner as well. And we'll get to the questions. Thanks everyone as well for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. 136 for 4 off 16 overs, and Multan Sultans won the toss and very predictably chose to bowl because every team that's bowled first so far in this PSL has gone on to win. We've had 12 games so far, 13 games so far even, I think. And each time the team that has bowled first has gone on to win. How many subs do you have? It's a secret, man. Why did everyone ask me that? Does it matter how many subs I have? I don't know. Either way, 136 for 4 of 16 overs, only one extra. And Sarsha says, you're going to watch the fourth test, England vs India? Yeah, I'm going to try and do some live streams as well for that. So I will be watching that. And if I've got time today, yeah, but if I've got time today, then I'll try and do a preview as well. But I've done a preview already, like beforehand after the first one. But we'll see. We'll see after the third one even. Cricket Frost 2.0 says Horace Ashraf, yeah man, if Cuttingham as I'm do what they can, they can. I think the MS bowling isn't as good. Multan Sultans, yeah, potentially. Horace Ashraf says maybe. Oh, and Venu's waving from the thing. Here we go. Hello, Venu.
Yeah, how are you? You good?
I'm all good. I'm all good. What do you think? Do you think we're going to see a team actually bat first and defend the total? And what total do you think they need to be able to defend it even?
I think maybe 180 plus. What do you think, Rizwan?
No, I think they need 200 plus, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. They scored 189 earlier, Peshawar, and they didn't manage to defend it. And that was in the day, so there's no dew, so it's easier to chase in the evening when the outfield's quicker. So I would say they need 200 to make it a doable even. I think it's going to be really tough. They've got very good bowling though, to be fair, Quetta, so they might be able to do it. And a Cricket for Us 2.0 says 200 plus for sure. Yeah, I think 200 plus is like, if they want to be really confident with being the first team to do it. And the thing is, it would be really fantastic for them to do it as well because, obviously no team's done it before, and Quetta haven't won a single match so far. So that would be ridiculous. And yeah, that's a really good question. Coming up as a Haris Usher said, I think Quetta will get 168 and defend it if they get Rizwan out early. Yeah, I mean Rizwan is very, very good. So if they can get him out early, then that would be an absolute peach for Quetta, I think, and it will really help them. And says is 190 possible. That's a really good point, and that is a bizarre delivery from Carlos Brathwaite. He's tried to go, I think, back of the hand, slower ball, and it's really wide. And Carlos Brathwaite hasn't bowled very well today. He's normally very miserly, but he's gone for 41 off his 3.3 overs so far, which is really poor for him. So he'll be disappointed with that. But yeah, you're right. There's even 190 possible. I think it's going to be difficult just because, I mean, you need one big over. We saw that earlier with Peshawar. They had one big over. They had so then, if you don't know, Peshawar scored 32 off the last over of their innings earlier on.
Oh, really?
Which is the highest,
Wow.
highest number of runs scored in an over in the PSL ever. And it was off actually. Who was it off? It was off Dan Christian, which was ridiculous. So yeah. Really good. Horace Usher says Brathwaite has been crap for ages now. He's bowled pretty well in the last couple of games, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did. With the bat, he hasn't been. I mean, since the remember the name Carlos Brathwaite, he hasn't really got any runs. But bowling wise, he's normally pretty good, I think, from what I know. And Monsaj says hello, Ashraf, bye, and he says hello everyone. Hello, Monsaj, thank you very much for joining. Horace Ashraf says Nubby, what a player! Yeah, what a player! I mean, the issue was that earlier on, so he got dropped on about 20, I think it was, and then he went on, and it really, really cost them. And it was an easy catch as well. It was an easy opportunity, and unfortunately, they dropped it. That's it. It was game over. And as soon as they dropped it, I was just thinking this is going to bite them in the butt. Unfortunately, it did because him and Babar Azam just went crazy. And Babar Azam, I mean, the thing is, again, like it's difficult because if he'd got out, for 40, people would have said about his strike rate. But the thing is that he stayed in and then accelerated, and his strike rate was way up there to see them home. So he did a fantastic job. Just going to update the scorecard as well whilst I'm here. 145 for 4. I reckon off 17. How many can they get? Benny, what do you think? What do you think is doable though for them to get even from here now?
I reckon 180 is quite good.
Yeah, 180 is doable, I think, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely doable.
I agree.
But if they get one big over 20 plus, 190 could be on, right? So good stop.
Yeah, agreed. Horace Ashraf says, remember that Pakistan versus Afghanistan game in the World Cup? Why was there fights inside the stadium? Oh, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Don't even ask. Literally no idea why. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. All shorter by Ben Cutting. Or sorry, from Dahani even, and Ben Cutting cuts that away. What? I'm getting my words mixed up with Ben Cutting because he pulls that away, even Ben Cutting, and it's 2 runs even. Dahani's been pretty expensive today, 0 for 22 or 2.1 overs. He's a really good young talent though, and it's 147 for 4 off 17.1 overs. And Ben Cutting and Azam Khan they're gonna have to try and motor here. I mean, they've only got a few overs left now, 2 and a bit overs left, so they've got to go big. And Usher says, hello, Mansaj. Yeah, that's such a good point. Haris Usher says, Imran Tari has so much energy the way he celebrates. He does. I mean, it's crazy. He like runs around the whole stadium, doesn't he? It's amazing though. It's very, very, very unique, but it's great energy that he has. He's got fantastic energy, he really does. So it's good to see. But yeah, really, really good stuff from him. So yeah, really good to see for sure.
Oh,
And yeah,
that's a shot. Did you see that, Fazan?
yeah, what a shot! What a shot!
He's doing really well as some Khan, isn't he? This
Yeah, he's a
PSL.
good player. He's a really good player. He's a good young player. Yeah. Matt Jones says he also fields at long leg for his whole life. Yeah, Imran Tari is not a particularly good fielder, but he's a fantastic bowler. So I guess does it. He's the old guard who they can get away with not being able to field too well. Doesn't matter. But yeah, really good stuff. Oh, fantastic shot as well from Azam Khan. Fantastic 6 down the ground. Wow. This is a big, big shot. It's on the up and he just flat bats it over his head for 6. Dahani's head. Wow. This boy's got power. This boy has got power, that's for sure. And sometimes that's all you need. Don't even need too much timing nowadays with these bats. So he just absolutely pings that over. And yeah, really, really, really good shot. And good stuff from them. So yeah, we've had 13 matches and 13 people have been able to chase a score, which is just ridiculous. 13 teams. Yeah, absolute carnage, to be honest with you. Oh, is that out? Let's have a look. Oh, they reviewed it. They reviewed it. Venny, what do you think? Is that out?
I think it's going down leg or umpire's call.
Yeah, I agree. Usher says, is that a good review? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. If it is, guys, as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. As Dahani runs in, and they're just showing the replay now here. Good, really good seam position, actually. Beautiful seam position. Looks really good. And ooh, I reckon that umpire's cool.
Actually, that's out, man. Oh, that's
I reckon
out.
that. I reckon that umpire's cool. I reckon, which should be out anyway. Let's have a look as we see the replay. Well, that would be that's a huge wicket, isn't it? If he's gone, that's an absolutely huge wicket if he's gone. Wow, that would be big. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It's not even umpire's call. He's gone, absolutely gone, and that's a huge wicket. That's an absolutely huge wicket. After he was just getting runs for them in this over as well, he started teeing off, and then next thing you know, gets trapped LBW. Really good bowling, and he has to go for 17. 17 off 10, and Quetta 154 for 5 off 17 and a bit overs. So they're stalling here, Venue, aren't they? Big time.
Yes, they are. They are. They're struggling, aren't they? Not ideal.
Yeah, they're stalling big time, so they need to get a move on for sure. Unfortunately, it's going to be damn tough now, considering what's going on. There's 154 for 5, and yeah, off 17.4 overs. So let's see how it goes. And yeah, really good stuff from Multan, even really, really good stuff. Let's see how it goes. And Mansur Hodge says, Azam Khan hasn't delivered yet. He has delivered. He's delivered. He got 40 odd against Quetta with Sarfaraz. So he has delivered in one innings, but he hasn't delivered consistently. That's the issue. Good shot from Nawaz into the offside. And Matt Jones says, Venu looking smart for home working. I'm slopping out today. He's a teacher. That's why he has to on camera. And
Exactly.
Haris
I've got
Arshad
parents'
says,
evening as well in an hour.
parents' evening. He
That's
says,
going to be
well,
long. Online parents' evening.
yeah, that will be long. Horace says, Multan may sneak that fourth position, seeing as their batting is their strength. Low. Yeah. Yeah, they may. They may. I think Rizwan's going to be key to that, isn't he? He's going to be absolutely key. 100%. Oh, really good. 155 for 5 off 17.5 overs here. And, good stuff. Just flicked into the leg side. And let's have a look here from the comments. It's 155 for 5 off 17.5 overs. They're having a review here, actually. They're reviewing it for LBW, which is interesting. And Horace Archer says, Azam Khan has shown something. He has potential. Yeah, he does. Really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff from Dahani. And it's a good full-length delivery. I think that might be out, That's shaping in. That's shaping up. That's a toe crusher, isn't it? It's been a good over, even though it's been a bit expensive, but that's kind of to be expected at this time in the innings. But he's bowled really well, very aggressively. Let's have a look. That's a toe crusher, that is. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, that's cleaned up. That's a really good review. And Dahani gets another wicket. He looks really, really good. 155 for 6. Let me just update the scorecard. Fantastic stuff from him, and review retained. And he's just got really, really good stuff from Dahani, and Ben Cutting has to go. And it looks like both of them have unfortunately not been able to deliver. Ahmed Salman says, who is with you on the right? Venu is on my right. Venu, who he does a segment on our channel as well called Venu's Cricket Catch Up. Check it out. There's a playlist on the channel, and he's on it quite a bit. Sasha says Azam Khan would work in the Pakistan side with solid players. We have like Azam and Rizwan, and then Azam Khan can get them extra valuable runs for us. I don't think he's too early for him, I think, the Pakistan side. Multan look like they have a good team spirit. Yeah, they do. They look like they do, don't they? They all seem to get along nicely. And Mohammad Rizwan seems like pretty good. He seems like a pretty good captain, I think. Very level-headed. Very, very level-headed. So let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed it goes okay. And I think Multan, though, they're pulling it back here, and unfortunately, like Quetta, I think they could have got the 200 mark. It's going to be nigh on impossible here. I mean, 45 of 2 overs, it's not impossible, but I mean, that's going to be really tough to do. And they've got Gay Salmons who just come in, and Mohammad Nawaz who can both bat a little bit, but they're new to the crease, so they're going to have to. They're hoping for something special from both these guys. They really are. Guys, as well, thanks very much for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed they can. Yeah, fingers crossed they can get some more runs in, some big runs, because I want to see a team actually defend a total for once. Like, that would be good. That would be good. The celebration and is really, really good. Really, really good stuff from them. And here you go. Dahani running. Oh, sorry, Sahel Khani running in. That's a good shot, though. Is it? You're just about. I thought that might be 4 runs, but one bounce, one bounce, not 4, one bounce straight to the fielder. And yeah. So yeah, very, very interesting stuff from Very, very good over from Dahani, and fantastic over from Dahani. He is an absolute beast of a bowler. He really, really is. Yeah, fantastic stuff from him. And him and Imran Tahir have bowled really, really well for Multan Sultans. They really have. And yeah. All Sahel Khan running in. Oh, 156 for 6 off 18.3 overs. Really, really good stuff here from Multan Sultans at the end. Just pulling this one back. Well, let's have a look here. Clean, my 200 prediction was wrong. Yeah, 100%. I think we're gonna see that. So unfortunately, no 200 prediction. 156 for 6 here, Quetta, and they're looking. Well, it's just stalled so badly here. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Very good Yorker from Sahel Khan. Fantastic Yorker from Sahel Khan. 156 for 6 here. And only 8 balls left in this innings. And they've really got to get some runs here. They've got to squeeze out somehow. It's only 2 runs from this over so far. And I know Multan bowled well at the end, but Quetta, they had a very, very good, really... I don't know, it's just been very, very good. What's the word? It's been very good bowling right at the end, to be honest with you. But yeah, fingers crossed. 157 for 6 here. As I said, only 6 deliveries for only 6 deliveries left. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's 4 runs. Oh, very good shot from Nawaz. Very, very good shot. Just easy pickings, really. It goes straying onto the pads and ends up. Oh, it's just bad bowling from Sahel Khan. Really bad bowling. Coming around the wicket. And yeah, just flicks that round the corner. So really, really good stuff from Mohammad Nawaz. Fantastic stuff from him. 161 for 6 off 18.5 overs. Only an over and a bit to go. This has been fantastic stuff so far from Multan. Really, really good. Oh.
Yeah, it's been a good match so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can defend this total. I just want that to happen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Really good. 162 for 6 off 19, and I mean, what they're going to hit 180 probably. I think they'd be happy with 180, wouldn't they? That's what yeah, that's what they'd be happy with, because I think they'd be happy with 175 even, to be honest, at this stage. But let's see. Let's update the scorecard as well. 162 for 6 off 19 overs. Let's see how it goes. Really, really good stuff. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
come on,
shot,
8.
What a shot is coming up. I might be slightly ahead.
Oh no, slightly.
It's okay. It away.
It's all right. Obviously, a big one from Mohammad Nawaz here. As Venu has said, what a shot, which means we're going to see a big one, which is good. Which is good for the game as well, to be honest with you, because we want to see some big shots here. And oh, here we go. Oh, really, really, that's an unbelievable shot. What a shot off Dahani, and really, really, really good shot. And yeah, that's an absolutely fantastic shot from Mohammad Nawaz. Just I don't know how to explain that shot. That's just like he's almost gone to scoop paddle that, and he's realised that he can't do that, so he improvises, and then just unbelievable stuff. Just runs it down almost behind point. He's on one knee whilst playing that. That's such a good
great
shot.
Like T20 has made batting. They've. Oh,
Oh, what a shot again from Mohammad
that's a
Nawaz.
great shot. Oh.
Unbelievable. Oh. Fantastic shot from Mohammad Nawaz. Really, really good shot. That's back-to-back fours. And he's looking really, really good here. Dahani 2 of 38 for him. So really, really good stuff. But this over, unfortunately, he's just so far it's been a very, very good over for Quetta. It's a fantastic shot. It's an amazing cover drive, to be honest with you. It's a shot that you normally see from someone in the top five. And we know that Mohammad Nawaz can bat, and he's definitely showing that here at the moment. He's looking really, really good. Very, very good with the bat so far, him, Mohammad Nawaz. And that first shot was just, I can't explain how good that shot is. Just unbelievable innovation from a fantastic player. Mohammad Nawaz, and he tries to go big again. This time it's one bounce straight to the man at long on. So only one. Have they gone two hit? No, only one. Only one. Straight to Kushtil Shah. No run there. And yeah, he's disappointed. He wanted to get more runs there. So yeah, really good stuff from him. And we're just having a look. Oh, they realised, yeah, I can't do that. That would have been suicidal. Only a couple balls left now. 3 balls left in this over. They'd like to get. I mean, at the moment they've got 9 from it. They probably would love another 9 to get to that 180 at least. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Simon's on strike. He can hit a ball. I've seen him in other tournaments. Have a look. Oh, that's a good shot down the ground, straight to the cover. Actually, unfortunately, any runs there or just the one? Just the one. Mohammad Nawaz looking to make sure that he can go big here. Let's see how he does. He's going to look to just go into the stands. I mean, he'd have to, right? There's only 2 balls left. So that's what he's going to look to do. Just looking at the field, they've got a long off. They've got deep cover. They've got someone on the boundary at third man and someone at long on as well, and deep mid wicket. So I've got their sweepers out, a lot of sweepers out. I guess he can look to target over square leg or also through fine leg as well because no one there. That's where he could go. Yeah, he has gone. He's gone there exactly where I said, but he hasn't quite. Yes, he has. Fantastic shot. Really, really good shot.
Isn't it?
Yeah, and I literally just said he needs to target that square leg area, and that's exactly what he tried to do, didn't he? And he executed it fantastically well. And they're going to look to get a 4 or 6 off this last ball. And yeah, it's been a pretty good over so far for Quetta, but again, I think it's going to be slightly below par, but if they get early wickets, you never know. A fantastic shot here from Mohammad Nawaz, though, just using the pace, going leg side of the ball, and going offside of the ball for him, and just hitting it over square leg. So yeah, really, really good stuff. 176 for 6 off 19.5 overs, and Mohammad Nawaz is 20 off 9, and in case Ahmed is 2 off 3. So really, really good stuff for him. Dahani running in for the last delivery of the over. Let's see. Come on, let's get 4 or 6 here. That's all we want. We want a good match of this. Dahani running in for the last delivery of this innings. Runs in, and it's gone straight up in the air. That's going to be out, isn't it? That's going to be out. Yes, it is. Straight into the mittens of Mohammad Rizwan. And 176. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. I'm really not sure that's going to be enough. What do you think, Banu? Do they have a chance of defending this?
Enough. I think it's going to be a. Is it the 13th game in a row where team chase?
14th. It'll be a 14th.
It's so early today.
Yeah, they chased it. Yeah.
My goodness, that's ridiculous. But yeah, it is ridiculous.
Oh man, unbelievable stuff.
Who do you think's favourites, Rizwan?
Favourites
to win?
Yeah,
the chase?
Multan are favourites. I would say 100%. Yeah.
Considering Mohammad Rizwan's in great form and James Vince also is doing all right.
Yeah. Okay, so 176 for 7. Let's have a look at the comments. Yeah, Horace Archer said this is light work for Multan. Yeah, it probably is light work. It probably is. Okay, that is definitely light work.
Rizwan, I'm afraid I have to leave and get ready for parents' evening.
No problem. Go and enjoy
the rest of the match, and
no problem.
make sure to like and subscribe to Quality Shot. Goodbye.
Thanks, Vinny. Really good stuff though from Multan at the end. I mean, guys, the Quetta have any chance of defending this. Oh, really good stuff. 177 target. I don't know, man. I just think. I don't know. They were in a really good position, you know. They were in a really good position where I thought they were going to go on, and normally you just see a team like regularly you see a team go on and they'll be able to go on pretty big towards the last five. But the last five overs, people are struggling to go big. ZF13 says hello. Thank you very much for joining. Everyone join. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. It's really is appreciated. And yeah, guys, what do you think? I mean, I'm just thinking in my head, this is going to be a 14th straight chase, and we're not going to see a team defend a total here. But quite a look like they were in a position to post a really big score. Just couldn't quite capitalize on the start given, and lost wickets at really bad times, to be honest with you. Really bad times. Osman looked really good. Osman Khan opened the batting on his PSL debut, got 80, and he looked fantastic whilst he was in. He looked really good. And yeah, I mean, it's like Sarfaraz versus Rizwan, who's going to win, eh? And at the moment, I think Rizwan's going to win again. And that is going to irk Sarfaraz even more, I think. And Sarfaraz, and again, he runs today either, even though he's looked pretty good in the tournament throughout so far. But today he didn't get any runs. And then obviously, you know, he didn't get any runs, and Rizwan's probably going to come out and bash it about, most likely knowing him, get runs. And imagine if Rizwan sees them home. And that would just be, yeah, it's almost like the knife's already in and then just twist it. And everyone will be like, this is why Rizwan's the #1 keeper in Pakistan. And that will really trigger him. That will really trigger him. So let's just expect to see, if Quetta are not going to have a particularly good start, then Rizwan will get louder and louder and louder. And he will be shouting more and more at he'll be shouting more and more at the bowlers. Oh, that's a good question, actually. So Horace Arshad says, who are the bowlers for Quetta in this game? Okay, let me just confirm. So I've got the team sheet in front of me. I think I do know who it is, but still. Mohammed Hasnain and Dale Steyn, and Ben Cutting, they're the three seamers. So no, who played yesterday? Naseem Shah played, didn't he? So he's not playing today. So they've got Mohammed Hasnain, Dale Steyn, and Ben Cutting. And then in terms of spinners, they've got Zahid Mahmood, who bowled really well yesterday. Qais Ahmed, who's he's a very good leg spinner, actually, Afghanistani leg spinner. And they've got Mohammad Nawaz, who we know is a very good bowler, but didn't bowl particularly well yesterday. But in general, he's normally fantastic, isn't he? Mohammad Nawaz, he's normally really good. So let's see what he can do. Fingers crossed he can bowl well. But yeah, it would be good to see Mohammad Nawaz, and I wonder who they'll open up with. I wonder what their plan is. Let me know what you guys think. What's their plan going to be opening up to Rizwan? And James Vince is opening. I'm trying to think who has been opening for Multan, because it hasn't been James Vince, I don't think. Or has it been? I thought James Vince was coming in at 3. Maybe I'm being silly. I've watched all the games, so I should know. I've completely forgotten who was opening for Multan. I didn't think it was James Vince, but anyway. Horace Archer says, why are they persisting with Steyn? Because he's class, right? So I mean, people get hit in one game, like it just happens. He only played. Did he play? He played yesterday, and I think he played one more, didn't he? And yeah, so Haris Ashraf says here also, do they have no other foreign bowlers? Yeah, they do. They've got Case Ahmed, but he's playing today as well. But he's a leg spinner. They don't have any foreign fast bowlers. So Case Ahmed is playing. He's a leg spinner though, and he's playing with Stain. And Usher says they don't have any other foreign players. Yeah, so they don't have any other foreign seamers anyway. They've got other foreign players which they're playing today in Ben Cutting and also Case Ahmed as well, and Duplessis. So they've got four, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Usher. Yeah. Here we go. Haris Usher says he's not the same bowler, unfortunately. Yeah, he's not, is he? He's but that happens with age. But he's still good enough, I think. He's just hasn't had a particularly too good couple of games. Chris Lynn Usher says Chris Lynn. Chris Lynn actually batted quite well in the last game. It was the only game that he's batted well in so far because the others he's batted absolutely poorly and he got cleaned up in single digits. And then the last game, I think he hit 20 odd off, it's 20 odd off maybe 10, 12 balls and he looked pretty good. And then he just chipped one straight to mid off. But I'm surprised they're not playing him in this game. Maybe they want to rest him, but he's he's so dangerous. Once he gets in, like he is such a dangerous player, one of the most dangerous T20 players out there. But he's been his form has not been good. So maybe they just thought it's a good time to rest him and maybe go with someone else. And James Vince has had a fantastic BBL, and also he's had a pretty good PSL so far as well. To be fair, Haris Arshad says, "Is Qais Ahmed the Afghan player?" Yeah, he is. He's the Afghanistani player. He played in the LPL. I don't know if he played in the BBL as well, but he definitely played in the LPL. And he bowled really well, actually. He's the guy who is quite small leggy, very like Adam Zampa like, let's say, in his action as well. And Asha says, yeah, yes, he is. Yeah, he's Afghanistani. So just having a look at the scorecard, so 81 or 50 for Osman. And this is interesting. Haris says, I swear Qais Ahmed was good in the Australian League. Afghanistan have so many spinners and all-rounders like Rashid Khan, Mohammad Nabi, and Qais Ahmed. Yeah, they do actually. They've got loads, and they've got a lot of spinners and all-rounders. And you've just said Majib as well. So Majib didn't play today for Peshawar because he's just not been in very good form. So they dropped him, which is obviously very interesting because he's like one of their star picks that they brought in, but he's been in really, really bad form. So interesting to see if going forward, going forward, if he gets that form back, and he will play again because Peshawar are doing pretty well. So I'm assuming they'll make the top four. Yeah, so just having a look at that replay from Duplessis, is just such a poor shot. Like if you're going to scoop, right? Like you've got to pull it off because if you don't, you just look so stupid. And he just scooped it into his own stumps, which just looks moronic. And just showing Azam Khan is the typical. He's got good timing, good eyes, not a lot of foot movement, but quick hands through the ball, and that's why he got trapped LBW as well. He seems to be susceptible to LBW and also the shorter ball. Azam Khan, so he needs to work on that. And just showing Mohammad Nawaz's little knock, which was a really, really good knock at the end. He did exactly the same thing yesterday, but it was in vain. Can he do it? I mean, is it going to help them today? I think it's going to be in vain again, to be honest with you. Sarfaraz and Nawaz both batted really well yesterday for Quetta, but I don't think this total of 176 is just not going to be enough. Looking at the bowling figures as well, Imran bowled really well, 3 overs for 22, 1 wicket, 7 dots as well for economy of 7.33, and Crystal Shah, to be fair, I'm surprised he only bowled 1 over for 5 runs. So why not? And Haris Arshad says, when does the game start? Starting not yet. Maybe in 5 or so minutes, but I'll have to go off before the chase starts. So let me know what you guys think is going to happen as well. But yeah, I'm not going to be covering the chase today. Tomorrow I'll be covering the match until the end, whichever match that is. But yeah, Horace says Quetta are out if they lose. I don't know if they're I don't know technically if they're out if they lose. But I mean, it's going to be so. I mean, if they lose this match, right, they're going. I've already said I think they need to win every single match from today onwards for the rest of the round robin. Otherwise, I don't think they've got any chance. But I don't know. It depends on how other teams perform, right? But I think you need at least to win. You need to win at least half your games to get through. I'd be very surprised if someone doesn't win half their games and goes through. So I would say that today is a huge, huge match for them, and to give themselves any chance really of making sure that they can get through. So fingers crossed they can, because they're one of the favourites going into this tournament. Like, can you believe it? And now they look like they're the worst team out there, which is bizarre. It's really, really bizarre. I don't know whether it's because people overestimated how good they are, or whether it was just a case of like they just have underperformed. I think it's a case of maybe a little bit of both. To be honest with you, I think they've underperformed quite a bit, and they also maybe not quite as good as we thought. People like Ben Cutting has been pretty poor, I would say. Dale Steyn obviously hasn't really done too much in the 2 games he's played. He'll have a big part to play today, for sure. Mohamed Hasnain's bowled pretty well. He's bowled well, I think, for me. And Naseem Shah obviously has been hot and cold, but he's a younger player, so that will happen. I'm surprised they haven't used someone like Case Ahmed more. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, look, it's still early days, as I said. And yeah, look, they could. I mean, any team could go through on 4 wins, potentially, depending on what happens in the rest of the games. And if everyone starts beating everyone, which is kind of what has been happening in general, apart from Quetta, then it's going to be tough. So let's see how it goes. If Peshawar had beaten, so Karachi beat Peshawar, which is actually good for someone like Quetta, because Karachi were on 4 points and Peshawar were on 6. So now they're on 6. They're both on 6 points after 5 games. Lahore on 6 points, and Islamabad are on 6 points after playing 4 games apiece as well. Multan are on 2, and Quetta are on 0. So if Quetta can win, then they're there, and if Multan win, they're only 2 points behind. The leading pack. So yeah, I think either way, this is a massive game for both. It's an absolutely monumental game for both. It really is. But yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed the chase is good. I will be watching, as I said, but I won't be covering it. I might do something like if I've got time, I might do like a very quick stream, like post match, straight after the match. I might do that. But yeah, won't be covering the chase. Just having a look here. Sarfaraz is. They're starting now. Actually, let me just have a look. Really, Sarfaraz. I mean, he's going to be shouting straight away, isn't he? Oh, so we've got James Vince and Rizwan coming out. James Vince and Rizwan. That's going to be quality. Really, really good stuff from both. They look good, man. They look good. James Vince, and so I've probably got about 5 minutes and I'm going to come off. James Vince from Multan Sultans, and also Mohamed Rizwan, both out. So I've got a couple of minutes and I'm going to come off. Just having a look at the stats: nearly 140 strike rate for James Vince. Just absolutely quality from him. And obviously at the other end, Mohamed Rizwan, who's been in unbelievable form. Like it's just not even a joke, the type of form he's been in. And right hand bat, Multan Sultans, Mohamed Rizwan, strike rate 124, 631 runs in his PSL career as well. So he's been an absolute beauty for them. Mohamed Hasnain is going to open up. So wow, I cannot wait for Mohamed Hasnain to be running in. He's going to look damn good. He really is. Best of 4 for 25. So yeah, cannot wait. It's going to be good. Target 177. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you whilst the chase starts. Enjoy. Let's see what happens. And yeah, if I don't see you today, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.